Hello everyone, it's Zero here. Just before we start this video, I want to, as I said before the video starts, I just want to tell you guys, well, basically not tell you because it's kind of sensitive to some people, but I would like to take a few, basically 40, a few minutes to, 40, whatever you call it, just take a few minutes of silence, because on this day, I hope I don't get trouble from this, but on this day, about 23 years ago, the there was America came under attack from terrorists, and so yeah, basically, the I don't wanna hurt anyone's feelings at this time, but let's just say that this day 23 years ago was a very tragic day in 2001. I was not alive at this. I was not around during this terrible event. But I would like to take a few minutes of silence to honor to no, I guess say to I cannot speak. I am sorry. Just to remember the souls, just to remember the souls of the firefighters, the police, anyone who first responded to when the two planes struck the Twin Towers in 2001. So I would like to take a few minutes of silence and just to honor those souls who were lost, and to the people who lost their lives in this terrible event on September 11th, 2009. So let's just take a moment of silence real quick. Thank you guys for taking a few minutes of silence. I know this is not great, but I just want to do this to remember the people who were sadly taken from this event. So, so enjoy the review. Take care, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's Zero here. Welcome back to day 6 of Transformers Marathon. Today we're going to be reviewing the the first movie of the Knightverse. That's what people are calling this franchise now. This is technically a reboot, I should say, of the Bayverse films. I think that's what I've heard. That this new movie universe is completely different, which is fine. But anyways, we're gonna be reviewing Bumblebee, aka Transformers Bumblebee, or however you want to call it. So I literally just finished watching this, and it's actually really good. I don't get why people didn't like it. Again, you can have nice things. But, anywho, I think this movie's really good. I mean, again, knowing me, I don't have any much to say because I'm very bad at these and whatnot. So this is the first installment of the Knightverse. I think that's what it's called. And this movie comes before Transformers Rise of the Beast, which is next after this one. And what I really liked about this movie is that the opening, I should say, is what was going on Cybertron during the war, and everyone had to separate because Cybertron has fallen, and everyone basically just pretty much the Autobots that were left, they scattered across the galaxy because Optimus Prime told them to retreat, and Optimus Prime stayed behind. Goodness gracious, I cannot speak. To keep fighting, I think, because we did get a little bit of a flashback later on in the movie while he was letting the others escape. I wonder why he stayed behind. Oh well. And from what I've heard about, what I learned about a couple years later, when I became a fan of Transformers, no, it was back in 2022, that Peter at first, Peter Cullen didn't voice Optimus in this one before it came out, because I watched a video that someone else did Optimus Prime's voice in this one before it came out. I'm like, of course, this was back in 2018, which I wasn't a fan of Transformers at the time. But either way, but yes, I've learned or researched, I should say, that Peter Cullen did not voice Optimus in this one. As I said, someone else voiced him. Like, who? Why? Just, why? Then, afterwards, Peter Cullen came back and redid the voice lines for Optimus in this one. I forgot what the video was, but I'll probably put in a link for it in the description if I can find it. But either way, moving on, we are introduced to Charlie Watson, played by Haley Steinfeld. She actually did very good in this one. Of course, I have not watched many films of her, I should say. So the only movie I've heard of her about is basically this one. That's pretty much it as far as I know. And whatnot. So Bumblebee comes to Earth, basically hiding from the two Decepticons that are basically after him. And Sector 7 in this one. The two Decepticons were called, I think they were called Shatter, the red one, and I forgot what the blue one was. Did it say? No, it doesn't say. I don't know. I forgot the name of it. Of the blue Decepticon. So the two Decepticons allied with the humans, basis of track down Bumblebee, aka B127. Eventually he gets found and he almost dies, actually. But he comes back to life. And also, I'm probably skipping a lot of stuff because I'm not good at these reviews. But I'm just basically, as I said in the past 5 reviews of Transformers, the movies I've done, I basically try to summarize what I've watched. So, forgive me if I'm messing things a lot. Anywho, the music's pretty good. I don't know who composed the music. Does it say on here too? I don't know who did the soundtrack. Oh, yeah, the music's pretty good. The 2 fight scenes between the Blue Decepticon and Bumblebee. Bumblebee actually did pretty good in this fight. He held his own against whatever his name is. I forgot suddenly already. But he didn't do too well against Shatter, because I think she's like a more experienced fighter than Bumblebee. Eventually Bumblebee defeats her, sort of. He shoots like a part of a dam to make water come out, to make water flow. And apparently there was a boat on it that basically just crushed her and she exploded. So yeah, so I think I really liked how Bumblebee and Charlie became friends in this one. And Bumblebee's actually kind of goofy in this one. I mean, there's some scenes where he's completely goofy. He's like, "What the heck am I?" or something like that. I don't know. I should know because I literally just finished watching this movie. Anywho, Bumblebee wins in the end. He and Optimus toward after I think after the credits or the post cut in the post cut scene, Optimus said that he kept the planet safe and that the other Autobots were on their way or coming down to Earth, kind of like Arrival to Earth in the first Transformers movie, 2007. And yeah, that's how I can summarize because again, I am tired as heck, as usual. But anywho, that is my review of Bumblebee, Transformers Bumblebee, as some people will call it, or Bumblebee, whatever. And stay tuned for the last movie as of right now, and next, which is Transformers Rise of the Beast. And yes, I am wearing the Transformers shirt. Most of the past shirts I've worn were basically not Transformers related. But anyway, that's just me. So stay tuned for Transformers Rise of the Beast, then the wait for Transformers 1. So, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles!